So many parents pour their hearts into raising their children with love, only to feel confused when that love doesn't seem to land. They work hard, sacrifice endlessly, and worry constantly, all because they care deeply, and yet something feels off. The child pulls away, argues more, or seems unsure of their own worth. It's painful, it's frustrating, and it can leave a parent wondering what went wrong. One of the most misunderstood ideas in parenting is the belief that love alone is enough. Love is essential, yes, but love without presence and awareness can easily be misinterpreted. What is meant as love may land as pressure, criticism, or even rejection, especially in a child's heart. Take Priya, a thoughtful mum who wants the very best for her daughter Anya. From the outside, Priya does everything right. She prepares healthy meals, organises play dates, signs Anya up to extracurricular clubs, and reads to her every night. But recently, Anya has been acting out, being rude, refusing to listen, and withdrawing from conversations. At school, her teacher notes that Anya seems anxious and quiet. Priya feels baffled. But I'm doing all of this out of love, she tells herself. And she is, but Anya isn't experiencing it that way. Children don't judge love by what is said or intended. They feel it through presence, through calm, attuned responses, and through being seen and accepted exactly as they are. If love is wrapped up in anxiety, frustration, or control, it starts to feel heavy, even threatening. This happens more often than many realise. Another dad, Carl, brought his 14-year-old son Liam to a family therapist after months of tension at home. Liam had become quite angry and withdrawn. Carl thought of himself as a hands-on, committed parent, was shocked when Liam opened up. "He's always criticising me," Liam said quietly. "Whether it's football, homework, or how I speak to people, it's never good enough." Carl was stunned. From his perspective, he had only ever pushed Liam to help him improve and succeed. He thought that was love in action, but Liam didn't feel love. He felt pressure, disapproval, conditional acceptance. It's a common pattern. Parents believe they're showing love, but what the child feels is something else entirely. Love alone isn't enough if it doesn't come with awareness. Children just don't need to be loved. They need to feel that love in a way that speaks to their emotional world. They need to feel safe, understood, and accepted, even when they are struggling, even when they are acting out. And that requires parents to reflect, is this action coming from fear or from trust? Is this reaction about the child, or is it about the parent's own unresolved worries? So much of what looks like discipline or guidance is actually a parent trying to manage their own anxiety, fear that the child might fail, be left out, or not turn out right. But children sense this. They feel the difference between love that holds space and love that controls. Take Leanne, a 12-year-old girl who broke down in tears during a mentoring session. "Everything I do is about keeping my mum happy," she said. But she's never happy. If I get a good mark, she wants a higher one. If I tidy my room, she points out what I've missed out. I'm tired. Her mum Tasha couldn't understand why Leanne was so down. Tasha had done everything for her daughter, driving her to activities, helping her with school projects, giving up personal time. But all that care in Leanne's experience felt like pressure to perform, not acceptance. That's the difference between intention and impact. It's not about meaning well, it's about how the child receives it. This isn't to blame parents. Most are doing the best that they can with the tools they've got. Many are repeating patterns learned in childhood, trying to give children what they didn't receive themselves. But parenting from unconsciousness patterns, no matter how loving that intention is, creates disconnect. What children need most is connection. They need a parent who is present with them emotionally, who can notice their feelings beneath the behaviour, who can stay grounded even when things get messy. They need love that shows up in a calm energy, in listening, in allowing them to be who they are, not who the parent needs them to be. This kind of love requires emotional clarity. It asks the parents to be reflective, to pause before reacting, to ask, what's really going on here for me and for my child? It also calls for humility, to acknowledge when things don't go well, to apologise, to try again, and most importantly, it invites compassion for the child and for the parent. There's no such thing as a perfect parent. but there can be a present one, an attuned one, a parent who is learning to stay connected even in the chaos. So what can be done today to move closer to this? Here are 3 steps to begin with. Number 1, pause before reacting. When your child triggers frustration, take a breath. Instead of jumping into correction, ask yourself, what is my child feeling right now? This small moment of reflection can change everything. 2, focus on the relationship, not the result. Whether it's homework, behavior, or chores, prioritize connection. The long-term bond matters more than the short-term fix. 3, listen without the need to fix. Sometimes children don't want solutions, they want to feel heard. Offer empathy before offering advice. Try saying, that sounds really hard, and let the silence be safe. This kind of parent doesn't always come naturally, especially for those raised with harsh discipline or constant pressure, but it can be learned. And the more a parent practices conscious awareness, the more their child feels truly loved, not just in words, but in lived experiences. Love, when paired with awareness and acceptance, becomes a force that heals, that nurtures, that transforms. And when a child feels that kind of love, they don't just behave better, they feel safer, more confident, and more connected to who they are. Every child deserves that, and every parent is capable of offering it, even in the small everyday moments. So the next time your child does something that pushes your buttons, imagine meeting them like it's the first time, not with judgment, but with curiosity. Who are they right now? What are they trying to show you? Let them show up messy, emotional, and unpredictable, and let your love meet them there. That's when love becomes real, when it becomes healing, and that's when your child begins to feel in their heart that your love is something to earn, but something that holds them no matter what. If this message touched your heart or gave you something to think about, please share this video with a friend, like the video and subscribe to the channel for more heartfelt practical guidance. Every parent deserves support, and together we can create a world where children are truly seen and deeply loved. By the way, if you ever feel like you need a bit of guidance on your parenting journey, don't hesitate to reach out. My name's Bakshi Sidhu. I'm a parenting and life coach. You can find me at www.littlenoneslifecoach.com. Thank you.